Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. So guys, today is Saturday, and if you're a bet investor and you're watching me currently, all I can tell you is that good luck, and today you will make Oyibo cry. Just say amen and it will happen. So guys, in today's video, we are going to talk about Black Star transfer, the latest. Ernest Nuamah is attracting interest from two clubs in England. In fact, these two clubs play in the English Premier League. Also, Mohammed Kudus' price tag of 40 million euros has changed. Ajax are now in charge of the Mohammed Kudus transfer, and that fee has changed. I'm going to tell you the reason why that fee changed, and also Lucas Paqueta to Manchester City is on the verge of collapsing. How does this affect Mohammed Kudus' transfer to West Ham? We are going to talk about this and many more concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players live here on Sports Corner GA. So guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed too, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The month is about to end. Our giveaway is still ongoing. Comment under this video and any other video we drop on Sports Corner GH. Be part of the top 2 commenters and stand a chance of winning a free jersey of your choice at the end of the month of August. Very simple. Make sure to participate in this giveaway. So guys, quickly, I would like to start with Ernest Nuamah. Now, Ernest Nuamah was the replacement for Kamaldeen Sulemana in the Northern setup in the Danish Super League. Now, Northern, the highest fee they had for a Ghanaian player was Kamaldeen Sulemana to Rennes, within the region of 70 million to 20 million. Now, last season, coming into this season, when you talk about Ghanaian players that have done so well in Europe, you can't leave out Ernest Nuamah, aka Nana Messi. Last season, he swept every award in the Danish Super League. The Players' Player of the Year, the Player of the Season, and also the Best Young Player of the Season. He took all those awards. Now, let's come even into this season. His first game, he scored a hat-trick. Even in totality, he scored 4 goals, gave 1 assist in 4 games for Northern so far. In July alone, he won the Player of the Month and also the Best Young Player of the Month. Now, all these accolades and all these numbers has allowed teams and also scouts start following and observing Ernest Nuamah. And you see, Northern really values the player. They trust that they can get a higher fee for Ernest Nuamah as compared to that of Kamaldeen Sulemana. Teams like AC Milan, Ajax, PSG have all come to inquire about the player. Even in fact, PSG have submitted 2 bids, and all those bids has been rejected. Stade Reims even submitted 80 million euros. It was rejected because Northern valued the player higher than that exact amount. They feel like they need within the region of 25 to 30 million euros, and also with the condition that Northern gets a sell-on fee anytime Ernest Nuamah is being sold in the future. Now, upon all these achievements and then the performance of Ernest Nuamah, 2 clubs in England are interested in Ernest Nuamah. Now, in fact, these 2 clubs play in the English Premier League, as I said earlier, Tottenham and also Burnley. Tottenham is interested in signing Ernest Nuamah, and also Burnley is also interested in signing Ernest Nuamah. Now, Northern don't want to only sell Ernest Nuamah just for the fact of selling. They are also interested in his development. They don't want a team that is not going to give Ernest Nuamah playing time and also help him develop. So they are picking a team that is going to help the player so that they can also get their sell-on fee in the future. Now, with Tottenham, would Ernest Nuamah be a perfect fit for them? And also with Burnley, would Ernest Nuamah be a perfect fit for them? Now, looking at where Ernest Nuamah play position-wise, Ernest Nuamah can play the right wing and also can play the left wing. Now, let's talk about Tottenham. Tottenham set up in the 4-2-3-1 formation. At the left wing, we have Hughton, the new captain of Tottenham. At the right wing, we have Kulusevski, and also in the number 10 position, we have Maddison. So if Ernest Nuamah goes into that Tottenham setup, it's either he's going to compete with Hughton, which I feel it is highly impossible, or he's going to compete with Kulusevski, which I think is possible. So if Tottenham ends up signing Ernest Nuamah, it is that position, that right wing position, he is going to battle with Kulusevski. Now, there's a lot of belief that Ernest Nuamah can play the English Premier League because of the high intensity, the energy, the speed the English Premier League has. Ernest Nuamah embodies that kind of quality and potential. And even people in Northern believe that this player can actually be one of the top players, not from only Northern, but from Ghana. Now, when it comes to the Burnley setup, He can even, start in the Burnley setup. I'm not going to lie to you, because at that right wing in Burnley, there's Ryan Foster, and I believe he can battle Ryan Foster for that particular position in Burnley setup. So, guys, this is the latest concerning Ernest Nuamah's transfer. Tottenham and Burnley. If you were Ernest Nuamah, which team will you go to? Let me know that down below in the comment section. So, guys, that is the latest concerning Ernest Nuamah. Now, moving away from Ernest Nuamah, let's talk about Mohammed Kudus. Now, Mohammed Kudus transfer updates, I'm going to break it down into 3 different parts: the price increase, the Paqueta collapse deal, and also his move to West Ham, and why he can be a vital player for West Ham. Now, let's talk about the price deal. In economics, there is something called, if the higher the demand, the higher the price tag. Now, what we hear is that West Ham are not the only team interested in Mohammed Kudus. In fact, there is an unknown team that has not been mentioned yet also interested in Mohammed Kudus. But I believe that is Chelsea, because as of yesterday, it was said that Chelsea sent intermediaries to Netherlands to hijack the deal. So that unknown club would definitely be Chelsea. Now, what Ajax want is a bidding war for Mohammed Kudus so that they can sell the player to the highest bidder. As of yesterday, we heard that Mohammed Kudus' price tag changed from 40 million euros to 51.5 million euros. Now, you don't increase a player's price tag unless you know there's about to be a bidding war for that particular player. And I believe the next team in the corner lurking behind would definitely be Chelsea. I'm not going to lie to you. It makes no sense for Ajax to just increase Mohammed Kudus' price tag. There's definitely another team in play aside West Ham. That is why his price has been increased. So, guys, aside the price increase, West Ham are, progressing very well with, Mohammed Kudus transfer. Now, what happened to Lucas Paqueta's deal was that his deal with Manchester City is on the verge of collapsing. It was announced by Fabrizio Romano. As to the reason, they said it was confidential. So later, I tried to do my own research, and I noticed we are about to go into the international break. Brazil has named their squad for the international break, and Lucas Paqueta was in that squad list. And the reason they gave was that he's been investigated for sports betting. Now, players are not allowed to, place bet, or even people closer to the players are not allowed to place bet. Now, there's an investigation in him. That is why he's dropped. As to whether this is the reason why Man City's transfer isn't going to work or is at the verge of collapsing, we are yet to, get a concrete answer on that. Now, people have been asking, if Lucas Paqueta's deal to Man City is on the verge of collapsing, what happens to Mohammed Kudus' deal to West Ham? Now, West Ham are saying that they are still interested in signing Mohammed Kudus, regardless of whether Lucas Paqueta leaves or not. They are still interested in signing the player. Now, I believe that Mohammed Kudus would add a lot of value to West Ham team. One thing I know for sure, and we can all agree on that, David Moyes doesn't help develop players. As for him, he like already developed players. And Mohammed Kudus is already developed. That's what people don't even get. The guy is already developed. What he did at World Cup and everything, he's already developed. He doesn't need developing. He's already developed. So I believe he's going to do well in that particular West Ham team. Now let's look at the West Ham team. They also set up in the 4-2-3-1 formation. At the left wing, we have Jerome Bowen. At the right wing, we have Benrahma. The number 9, Antonio, and also the number 10 is Fornals. Now, these players, Bowen scored 6 goals last season. Benrahma scored 6 goals last season. Fornals scored 3 goals last season, and also Antonio scored 5 goals last season. Looking at the forwards of West Ham, they hardly score goals. And these particular positions I've mentioned, Mohammed Kudus is versatile. He can play all these positions. He can play the number 10 role, he can play right wing, he can play left wing, and also can play the number 9 position. That is why I have mentioned all the players that are playing those particular positions in West Ham currently and the number of goals they scored last season. Now, Mohammed Kudus, the reason why West Ham are still interested, regardless of Lucas Paqueta leaving or not, is that he can play all these roles and he's going to add value to West Ham if they are going into the new season, because they need goals. They need people who can score more goals for them, regardless of the position they are playing up front. So that is where Mohammed Kudus comes into play. So West Ham are still involved in Mohammed Kudus, whether Lucas Paqueta leaves or not. And also Chelsea, I know they are the unknown team that is being reported that has joined the bid to sign Mohammed Kudus. As to whether we are going to see a West Ham Chelsea bid war, we are yet to, actually see that. And I just hope he goes to the right team. Chelsea hijackings. If they want to hijack this, they will do it. I just hope they do it as quickly as possible. Now, moving away from that, I want to talk about something concerning the Black Stars. Now, the Black Stars, one of our biggest problem is goal scoring. And I have identified players that we don't consider when we come to the solution of the goal scoring problem in the Black Stars. There are two players that I have typically looked at, and I believe that if they are able to earn a call up to the Black Stars, they're going to add value, and they're also going to help solve, not entirely, at least solve the goal scoring problem in the Black Stars. The first player is Ibrahim Sadiq and also Bernard Tekpete. Now, these two players for their club side are doing so well. Ibrahim Sadiq plays for BK Hughton, and also Bernard Tekpete plays for Ludogorets. These two players are scoring goals almost every game they play for their club side. They give assists. They are doing so well. They are playing qualifiers. They are doing so well. I don't see the reason why we can, try and do something different rather than calling the regular names who don't even give us what we want when they come into the Black Stars. I believe we need to start looking in the direction of these players. It might be that they are playing lower leagues and they are scoring goals, but yes, scoring a goal is the same thing. Whether you are in Chelsea, Manchester City, or you are playing Ludogorets, when you score a goal, it's still recorded as a goal. So I believe that Coach Hughton should be looking into other areas rather than the normal name, the Inakis, the Semenyos. I believe these players can contribute a lot. They are playing day in, day out. So if you go and bring someone like Semenyo, I'm sorry, Semenyo hardly plays football. He gets like close to about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes for Bournemouth, and you are calling him over a player that plays a whole 90 minutes for his club side and actually scores goals. So guys, this is just my own opinion on this. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. That's all we have for you for today. Let me know your thoughts about the Mohammed Kudus transfer, the new price tag 51.5 million euros, and also Ernest Nuamah to Tottenham or Burnley. What would you do if you were Ernest Nuamah? Let me know that down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Enjoy your weekend. Charlie, we go vibe.